We're going to be continuing the best of the best, speaking about Mus'ab ibn Umair. This person that was a Zahid, that abstained from the life of this world. This person that the Sahaba, they nicknamed Al-Muqri, the reciter of the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the first ambassador of Islam. After the battle of Badr came the battle of Uhud, the battle in which the scale, it tipped towards the disbelievers in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the mushrikeen, the polytheists in the battle, one of their mission was to assassinate and kill the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And besides assassinating him, was to spread false rumors amongst the ranks of the Muslim. And this false rumor, they knew it would shake the ground from beneath the Muslims. And that false rumor was that they'd killed the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Subhanallah. In this battle, Mus'ab ibn Umair, may Allah be pleased with him, was the one that had the responsibility to hold up the flag of the Muslim, the flag of La ilaha illallah. Because so long as this flag was held up of La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the morale and the spirits of the Muslim will be high. So Mus'ab, he will hold up this flag in the battle of Uhud, not letting go of this flag. And even when the rumors were spreading that Muhammad has been killed, and many of the companions started to despair, Mus'ab ibn Umair will hold up this flag with his right hand and he will keep saying, وَمَا مُحَمَّدٌ إِلَّا الرَّسُولُ قَدْ خَلَتْ مِنْ قَبْلِهِ الرُّسُلُ. Muhammad is nothing but a messenger, and many messengers have passed before Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And he held up the flag, and with this statement of his and holding up the flag, the morale of the Muslims is stayed, the morale of the Sahaba is stayed. And the mushrikeen, they realized this. So the first person they wanted to attack was Mus'ab. So they went towards him and they took off the whole of his right arm. So the flag, he obviously dropped. When they took off the whole of his right arm, Mus'ab ibn Umair, do you think he gave up? Do you think he knelt to the floor out of this injury? He picked up the flag, subhanAllah, with all this pain and all this injury, he picked up the flag with the left hand. And he kept saying to the Muslim, وَمَا مُحَمَّدٌ إِلَّا الرَّسُولُ. Muhammad is nothing, is no more than a messenger, and many messengers have passed before him. Meaning, keep fighting, and kept holding the flag. La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah. The mushrikeen, they came and he took off his left hand. So what's he going to pick up the flag with now? The right hand is gone, the left hand is gone. Mus'ab ibn Umair, the little part of bones and flesh he had, he picked up the flag with it. And he kept saying, Muhammad is nothing except a messenger. And many messengers have passed before him, holding up the flag of La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Onto the mushrikeen, they came and they killed him. And the flag eventually dropped. Subhanallah. He died as a martyr. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he stood over the body of Mus'ab, he looked at it and he recited the saying of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, saying, مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ رِجَالٌ صَدَقُوا مَا عَاهَدَ اللَّهَ عَلَيْهِ. That from amongst the believers are men, they've been true to the covenant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Meaning Mus'ab was amongst these men. From amongst them are those that have been sacrificed. They've lost their life for the sake of Allah. And from among them are those who are still waiting, and they're not changed in the least. At this point, they decided to bury Mus'ab ibn Umair. When they wanted to bury him, the cloth they wanted to bury him with, if they covered his head, the cloth was so short, his legs would be exposed. If they covered the leg, the head would be exposed. Until they had to cover only the head and cover his feet with some leaves. Subhanallah, this is a person that had the best of the best in this world in terms of clothes and luxury. And this is how he passed away. This is how this great companion Mus'ab ibn Umair was buried. And the companions, they were very sad at the passing away of Mus'ab ibn Umair. And some of them, even the richest of the companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when they remember Mus'ab ibn Umair, they used to feel shy to even be buried in good cloth. Abdul Rahman ibn Auf, he used to say Mus'ab ibn Umair was better than me. And yet when he was buried, his feet was covered with leaves and his face was covered with cloth. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be pleased with this companion. This companion will abstain from the life of this world. This companion, the first ambassador of Islam, that established the first place that Islam was established in Medina, and this companion who gave up his life for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And one of the things we should know, one important thing, is that when Mus'ab was saying in this battle that Muhammad is not but a prophet, this saying of Allah Ta'ala had not been revealed yet. After Mus'ab said this, then Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala revealed the same thing that Mus'ab was saying in the Quran, saying, وَمَا مُحَمَّدٌ إِلَّا الرَّسُولُ. Muhammad is not but a prophet, and many prophets have passed away before him. If Muhammad was to be killed or died, are you going to turn away? Are you going to turn away from the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So this saying of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was revealed according to that which Mus'ab ibn Umair was saying in this battle. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be pleased with him and accept him amongst the shuhada. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.